Punjab Kings, the team that will be gunning for their maiden IPL title ahead of the 17th edition of the Indian Premier League, and the team that has always looked quite busy at the auction table. And I think, Ronak, that will be the case in this very mini auction as well. That is set to take place in Dubai this time on the 19th of December. So, if we talk about Punjab Kings, they had released quite a lot of players this time, including the likes of Baltej Singh, Bhanuka Rajpaksa, Mohit Rathi, Raj Anand Bawa, then there's Shah Rukh Khan, Matthew Short, and Gurnoor Brar. And now I'll tell you all the retained set of players. Shikhar Dhawan, their captain, of course. Then there's Johnny Bairstow, Atharv Tere. Then there is Harpreet Singh, Shivam Singh, Arshdeep Singh, Harpreet Brar, Kagiso Rabada, Nathan Ellis, Rahul Chahar, Vidwat Kavarappa, and then there is Liam Livingstone, Rishi Dhawan, Sam Curran, Sikandar Raza, Jitesh Sharma, Prabsimran Singh. So now, Ronak, if we look at the overall structure of the team, they do have 29.1 crores in their kitty right now. Quite a lot of money to splash on the players, and they have retained 17 set of players, so which means they have 8 slots to fill, and among which 2 can be maximum of overseas players what they can get. So if we look at the overall team, I think with Johnny Bairstow being there and Shikhar Dhawan, their opening slot looks quite good, but I think the problem definitely lies in the middle order and the lower middle order, with Shah Rukh Khan being released. So what kind of players you think in the middle order or in the lower middle order the Punjab Kings will be targeting this time?
So like you rightly mentioned, Punjab seem to be a little short when it comes to their middle order or the low middle order. They have Shikhar Dhawan and Johnny Bairstow up top. They also have Prabsimran Singh, who did quite well in as a replacement for Johnny Bairstow since he was injured last season and did not play at all. So they have Prabsimran there. Then they have Liam Livingstone at 4. They have Jitesh Sharma, Sam Curran in the top middle order sort of area, which is good, which is a good core set of players. But since they got rid of Shah Rukh Khan, who is a big pinch hitter for them down the order, they'd be looking to replace him with a similar profile of players, where I think a person like Harry Brook would be a great addition, since they already have a big contingent of English players. They have Livingston, they have Bairstow and Curran, and Brook would make him the 4th English player in the team. And like Brook did not have a great season last year. He scored just 190 runs, if I'm not wrong, for SRH. Not a great average, not a great strike rate, but he did show glimpses of what kind of a player he is. He scored a century against KKR, and so Brook would be the kind of player that Punjab would be perfect for Punjab in this kind of a scenario.
And I think Daryl Mitchell also makes it to the list for me because, of course, his performance in the ODI World Cup was great. So I think he can also be in the contention, knowing that, of course, Punjab have a lot of money to shell out. So I think Harry Brook and Daryl Mitchell can definitely make one among them can definitely be part of the team. The main targets for them. And I think even in the spin department, of course, Sam Curran is there. And of course, there are a lot of questions that were being put when Sam Curran was retained by the franchise. Of course, he went for 18.5 crores last time for them, and they have managed to retain him this time. But I think there can be a space for an Indian spinner, which is, I think, lacking this time. So who can fill that spinner spot for Punjab Kings this time?
Yeah, you're right. So Punjab just have Rahul Chahar as their main spinner. They have Harpreet Brar as well as another option. But we saw it last season as well, since if Chahar did not perform, they were really short of options when it came to the spin department. They don't really have an experienced overseas spinner. They just have Chahar, and that is an area where I think they should be looking to build. The couple of names that crop up in my mind are Ritik Shaukin, who was released by Mumbai Indians this time. Shreyas Gopal could be a very good option as well. So maybe an Indian spinner. If they can't target Indian spinners, maybe a Vanendu Hasaranga. It'll be slightly difficult for them to get Hasaranga because a lot of teams will be in for him. But there are other alternatives like a Mujibur Rahman, other spinners as well. Rachin Ravindra, even though he's a batting all-rounder, they should be looking at more of spin bowling all-rounders. So yeah, they could look in that department. Again, like going for an overseas spinner might not suit them the best because you can only play four overseas players, and Johnny Bairstow, Sam Curran, Liam Livingstone are sort of they're immovable, and Rabada will also probably play most of the matches. So maybe going for an Indian spinner should be the right move for them.
And as you also mentioned about Rabada being there, I think their pace department also, I think with of course their foreign set of players being already set, I think an addition of a young Indian pacer can be great for the team. So which can be that pacer? Of course, there's Kartik Tyagi, Chetan Sakaria, a lot of these players who the franchises will definitely be eyeing out on. So do you think they can do well on the Mohali pitches this time?
So they definitely need another Indian fast bowling option,
Right.
preferably who can bat a little bit.
Yeah.
That is where I think the perfect pick for them would be Shardul Thakur. He'll be a big name player, would cost him a lot of money, but he can easily slot in at the 6-7 spot, and he can bat a little bit. He is a partnership breaker and would be the perfect signing for Punjab in this auction. Alternatives, like you mentioned, the Kartik Tyagi, Shivam Mavi, Chetan Sakaria, Umesh Yadav even are good alternative options, but I think Shardul Thakur is the man that they should go for.
And yeah, I mean, they also released Shah Rukh Khan. Of course, it was also a very questionable decision, let's say, because I think this time, in all these discussions that we have had so far, every team is eyeing out for a batter like Shah Rukh Khan who can come out and tonk the ball in the lower down the order and can actually change the course of the game. So, just a last question to you for that. Do you think after releasing him, because of course he was for 9.5 crores, so maybe they might even target him again for maybe a bit cheaper price? Do you see that happening?
Yeah, I mean, like you mentioned, this is a market for a finisher like Shah Rukh Khan. A lot of teams will be in for him, especially an Indian player.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of Indian players are there in the market who are actually very good finishers. So yeah, they could go for Shah Rukh Khan, try to get him for a cheaper price this time. But again, I think there will be a lot of competition for that.
So, a player for whom you think Punjab will be breaking the bank for, because I think the franchise is actually known for that.
I think it's got to be Shardul Thakur. This time it has to be Shardul Thakur.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the top 5 picks that we see for the Punjab Kings are Harry Brook, Daryl Mitchell, then there's Shardul Thakur, Shreyas Gopal, who can definitely make it to the cut to the Punjab Kings to maybe help them lift their maiden title for the very first time. And of course, we have to wait and watch out for which player the team will be eyeing out for. And these were our top picks for Punjab Kings. You can also comment down below your top picks for this very franchise, and you can also go to India Today's website www.indiatoday.in.sports, where you can find the previews of all the teams before the auctions and the kind of strategies that they would be making to lift their title in the 17th edition of the Indian Premier League. This is me, Diya Kakkar, with Ronak Sehrawat, signing off for India Today Digital.